You don't need a city job, a trust fund, or £10,000 sitting in your account to start investing. You need £50 and about 15 minutes. That's it. Most people in the UK put off investing for years because they think there's some minimum amount you need to qualify. There isn't. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to take £50 and turn it into your very first investment, step by step. No jargon, no guesswork. WHY £50 matters. Here's the thing nobody tells beginners. The amount you start with matters far less than the fact that you started at all. £50 invested today, left alone, does something £5,000. Invested 5 years from now, can't it gets time? And time is the one ingredient compound growth actually needs. So forget waiting until you have enough. £50 is enough. Step 1. Sort your safety net first. Before you invest a single pound, make sure you're not investing money you'll need next month. If you don't already have a small emergency buffer, even just £200 to £300, sitting in an easy access savings account, build that first. Investing isn't a replacement for a rainy day fund. It's what comes after one. This isn't about being cautious for the sake of it. It's that pulling money out of investments in a panic because your car broke down is how people lose money on investments that were actually fine. Step 2. Pick the right account. In the UK, your first stop is almost always a stocks and shares ISA. Here's why. Any growth or income inside an ISA is completely tax-free, and you can pay in up to £20,000 a year, which, at £50, you are nowhere near hitting. Providers like Vanguard, Trading 212, Free Trade, and Invest Engine all let you open one with no or very low minimums, and most let you start with £50 or even less. Skip anything that isn't FCA regulated. You can check that in seconds on the FCA register website before you sign up for anything. Step 3. Don't pick stocks, pick a fund. This is the step most beginners get wrong. They open an account and immediately try to pick the next big stock. Don't. With £50, you want a low-cost index fund or ETF, something that spreads your money across hundreds or thousands of companies at once. A globally diversified tracker fund, something like AFDSE Global All Cap or S&P 500 inches tracker, means you're not betting on one company's fate. You're betting on the world economy continuing to grow over time, which historically it has. Step 4. Check the fee before you commit. Fees are invisible, but they compound just as much as your gains do. Look for a fund with an ongoing charge OCF under 0.25% on £50 that fees pennies. But the habit of checking it matters, because in 10 years, when your ISA holds £20,000, that same 0.25% versus 1% is the difference between thousands of pounds staying in your pocket or leaving it quietly, a little at a time, without you ever noticing. Step 5. Set up a standing order, not a one-off. The £50 you're investing today isn't really about the £50. It's about proving to yourself that you can do this, so that next month you do it again. Set up a small automatic monthly transfer, even £20 or £50. So investing becomes something that happens without you having to decide to do it every single time. Decisions are where good habits go to die. Automation is where they survive. Step 6. Then leave it alone. This is the hardest step and also the most important one. Once your £50 is invested in a diversified fund, the market will go up and it will go down, sometimes sharply, in ways that will make the news and make you nervous. Ignore it. You are not investing for next month. You're investing for a version of yourself 5, 10, 20 years from now. And that version of you needs you to not panic sell in a downturn. Meta lesson, real walkthrough. Let's make this concrete. £50 a month, invested in a fund averaging a realistic long-term return of around 7% a year, becomes roughly £6,000 after 10 years, and you'd have only put in £6,000 of your own money across that decade. Wait, let's actually be precise. You'd have contributed £6,000 total, and growth ads on top of that, meaningfully more the longer it runs. The exact number matters less than the mechanism. Small, boring, repeated contributions, left alone, do the heavy lifting that no amount of stock picking cleverness usually beats. Here's a filter question to ask before every investing decision you ever make. Am I doing this because it's a sound long-term plan, or because I'm reacting to something I saw today? If it's the second one, wait 24 hours before you act. Philosophical close. Nobody becomes a good investor by having a lot of money to start with. They become a good investor by starting small, staying consistent, and not getting in their own way. £50 won't change your life this month, but the version of you who started at £50 instead of waiting for £5,000, that person is years ahead, simply because they began. CTA. If this made investing feel less intimidating, let me know in the comments what stopped you from starting until now. I read everyone. And if you want more of these no jargon, step-by-step breakdowns, subscribing helps more than you'd think, since it's genuinely the biggest signal that tells YouTube to show this to more people who need it. Want me to also generate the numbered image prompt list for this script, or adjust the tone or length first?